Hello everyone, if you're tuning in, I appreciate it massively. I'm just fixing a sound issue because why would everything be working when I hit the go live button? That would just be too easy. So yeah, give me a moment, talk amongst yourselves if you're here live. If you're watching it back, then I apologize massively. Maybe just skip ahead like 10 seconds or so. I don't know. Here we go. Right. Do I have sound? I think I have sound. Now. Right, okay, we're good, we're live, we can jump in, everything's fine. So yesterday, I didn't even realize this was a thing that I did, but we've matched the level of my highest level character in my previous playthroughs. So we're making progress. We're enjoying content that I've literally and legitimately never enjoyed before, which is fun. And yes, so far enjoying the game. Really am quite liking the game, so yeah, that's a good thing, I think. Hang on, sorry, I'm just going to sort out my screen so I can see the chat at the same time. Bear with me just a moment. The frame rate's going to look garbage because I'm alt-tab to another window. I apologise about that. Let me just go here. Boom. Okie dokie, right. Do you know what, we should probably sort that out actually and go to options. We should be playing this in, oh, it is in window full screen. Okay, well then I guess just the frame rate is crap sometimes when you alt tab out. Bear with me. There we go. Right, sorry, I just need to change that to live chat. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can dive in. Right, we've got 2 quests to start. If we jump to this one over here, we can grab a couple more waypoints, which would be a good shout. So let's do that. Hope you've all had a good day. I've had a reasonable day at work. It's been pretty stressful. I've had pretty rough personal family day. One of my sisters is poorly. But, you know, this is our switch off time. We get to switch off, we get to chill out, we get to catch up. And just generally reminisce about the finer points of Diablo 4. Torva stuff. Definitely didn't pronounce that right. Oh, why am I not sprinting? Sprint. Okay, I'll just run into trees. Okay, we're going super speed. Lovely. Korba. Definitely not pronouncing that right. But we got a waypoint. Okay, so now we can go down to here. Okay, yeah, I can go. What on earth is happening with this rubber banding? Do I just get hit with like terrible servers? Or can I just not run down there? Okay, that's better. Are we going back towards the snowy lands, or has there been a legitimate... Like, I still can't figure out if that was a quest thing, where we, like... What am I trying to say? There was a quest where we got rid of the blizzard. So I can't tell if the snow in this area... They haven't done a very good job of deciphering, or maybe I'm overthinking, whether or not the snow is, like, a paranormal effect of the campaign, or if I'm just legitimately not in the snowy area. Maybe the snowy areas are down here. Don't know. Anyways, let's do that. I need to talk to this person.
There's a horned woman in the moors, spreading corruption, if that's what you mean.
Yes. She's after the druids who vanquished Astaroth.
Ah, that madman Nefane lives out there. We already tried checking on him. Got as far as Boglinstone Circle, and then the druid's wolf companion
Boglin.
appeared and bit one of my men. I'm already short of knights. Not going to risk what I have left on some bastard who hates the cathedral.
I don't know if I'm just seeing too much in this, but it does look like the Diablo 4 art devs have been very heavily inspired by the Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k Imperial factions, right? It can't just be me that's made that connection. Anyways, we've got a quest to do over on this side now. We've got to go find the Horned Woman, which is inevitably Lilith. What's max level in this game? Is it 60? Could be 60. The stone is carved with a message welcoming travellers to the forest where they can become one with nature, but something has been written over it in dried blood. Cathedral dogs not welcome. Oh, hello, it's you again.
Easy, my friend. I'm not one of the knights.
Oh no, that's not the other wolf, is it? The other wolf had like a skeleton face.
I'm looking for your master, Nefane. Think you could help me with that?
Wolf.
Good boy. Lead the way.
Okie dokie. Come on, mate, let's go. Follow Nefane's wolf. Okay, I need to keep up. Okay, this is going less good than I thought. Okay, we're good. Okie dokie. I could have guessed there'd be a boss monster at the end. Jump, dodge, there we go. If I kill all the ads first. Ooh, a sapphire. No loot? That's a shame. Oh, he just gets to, like, materialise at the top of the thing. Whoops. That was a desk pop. Oh, he's not having a good time.
Nefane. What? Who are you?
You stink of Donan. He is not here. Coward!
He feared Lilith might seek you out. He was right.
Yes. She put me here. I am beyond saving. All you can do for me is find the demon. I will help you. Go to the north. She is there, planning something. There is still time to stop her. Fearban will
Okay, so we've got to go north. Oh, it's not far at all. Well, it's far in the sense of I can't just go straight there as the crow flies. Oh, the wolf follows me. That's pretty cool. Let's cut through here. Cut through there.
The barrier. Must be a way to bring it down.
There's going to be a few of those unnatural growths, aren't there? Yep, there's 2 more. Wow, these things are quite tough. Not too tough though. Just making sure I haven't... Yeah, there we go. Thought I might be holding on to items that were pretty useful. Oh, that one was much easier. Yep. Back to the main area. Oh, we leveled up as well. Where should we dump that skill point? So we've still not maxed out Hydras. Probably a good shout. We could get an extra 100% burn for 6 seconds or 50% critical strike. Critical strike damage and 20% critical strike chance. I think at this stage just pumping another point into it's probably good.
Under old boughs hangs the heart fruit, swollen with hatred. Let it burst forth and flood the streams and burrows. In this crimson cradle, let there be born an amalgam of rage.
How much gold have I got now? 85,000. I haven't actually... This looks fun, thanks man. It's a great atmospheric game at this stage. These streams originally started as me to try and decipher whether or not I liked it as much as Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 is still leagues ahead. But the atmosphere of this game does give very good D&D vibes. The world building is something that's on point. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, I haven't actually found anything that's you spend gold on yet, so yeah, interesting.
Let its anger ever burn until it has devoured the whole of this wretched land.
Okay, let's go through. Bit more gold.
The Fane's blood. It all flows here.
Oh, cool. It's going to be a cool boss fight now. I never get into the Diablo games. I should give them a shot at some point. Dude, you really should. You really, really should. I don't even think that thing's damageable yet. Oh, he is damageable. Oh, is his health going back up?
Come to me, spawn of hatred. We have tender meat to hunt.
Then I met. Wounded, but not dead. Where has that creature gone?
I just wonder if any of this stuff is worth anything. Apparently the staff is more useful. I've got to go back out. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'd fully recommend the Diablo games. I mean, Diablo 2 is still incredibly replayable now. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? I'm good, mate. How are you? Good to see you again. Yeah, it's going well, my end. I mean, I've had a busy work day and, you know, a reasonably stressful personal life day, which I'm not going to get into, but, you know, just doing some switching off now, playing some games, still really enjoying Diablo 4. I was just chatting about the atmospheric feel of the game. I think they've got it pretty much bang on. Although I did make a comparison earlier on in the video, in the chat, in the live stream, that a lot of the stuff seems to be very reminiscent of either 40k sort of Imperial factions or Age of Sigmar sort of Cities of Sigmar type stuff. And I'll show you what I mean next time I get to a town. You can make your own judgment call. Yeah. I mean, just so you know, there's a little bit of rubber banding going on in this game, and I think it's because it's like a persistent server. But so far, my stream health is at 100% and has been since start, and I've dropped 0.0% of frames. There's been not a single frame drop, so it's nothing to do with my connection. I think it's everything to do with the nature of the way this game connects. What time is it where I am? Sent a message on Discord your way about streaming together sometime, but our time zones might make that impossible. That is, no, it's never going to be impossible. It's currently 7:20 p.m. here. But yeah, I'd love to do that. I just haven't seen the message yet, sorry.
It's my fault.
What part did you have in this?
A pact with Lilith to help me destroy the Knight's penitent.
In return for what?
I told her we're Astaroth.
You're good, you just finished college for the day, chilling right now, watching the stream, meanwhile playing Skyrim. Awesome. We were talking, I don't know if it was you I was talking to Skyrim about last stream, but it's just one of those games I've never completed. I've done the introduction quest and got to Whiterun like maybe 50 times, but it's just, you know what it's like when you get a bit older. You just don't have time to game, and then you forget all the controls by the time you come back, and you're completely unskilled. I need to pick it up at some point. Oh, you literally just sent it, my bad. Okay. I will check it after stream, I promise. Because after this stream, I'm going to be sitting down with my wife and watching, what are we watching at the moment? We're watching Landman. Yeah, it was you? Cool. Lovely. Yeah, Landman's a good show if you haven't seen it. I'd fully wholeheartedly recommend it. Did I just execute him? It certainly looked that way, didn't it? Well, I got some golden experience, so at least it wasn't in vain. Cool. I don't really know what to do from here. Just gather some herbs while I catch up with chat. I remember the controls like the back of your hand, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should play like Elder Scrolls Online or the new Oblivion remaster. I don't know. Okay, so I've got no more quests left around this area. I have one waypoint that I haven't collected, so I'm gonna grab that before I do anything else. Adjusting your stream around a bit there. What do you stream, man? Do you do like D&D type stuff? I just watched the final video that you did today of the case build, the D&D map folio case build. It's great, man. Editing's on point. Loved it. All the pieces to camera were pretty solid. Your ability to pick up B-roll is, yeah, I'm jealous of that. Because of my ADHD riddled mind, I just dive into a project and forget to actually record it. So I'm very jealous of your foresight there. Oh, is that that's a boss monster? Oh my god, is that really? The boss went down immediately. Cool, let's get into town. Yeah. Also, I mean, if you want to play Diablo 4, I'd be up for it. I actually haven't played this game with another human yet. Right, return to the Adeline Keep, which I can do by just traveling to this waypoint. Even on a solid state drive, the loading screens are probably a little bit longer than I would like. But, you know, c'est la vie. Just checking I didn't pick up any better gear. Haven't really got the gear situation down yet. I appreciate that so much. Would love any criticism you might notice too. Constantly looking to make the content better. Dude, there is no criticism I can offer the quality of your videos. In fact, everyone in chat, you should right-click on More D&D's name, open it in another tab, and if you like watching D&D build stuff, you're going to enjoy all of his things. I'm terrible with like people's names, so I want to say his name's Ethan, but I could be way off there. Eat my fireballs. There we go, cool. Lovely, okay.
I'll have to find another way inside.
Yeah, I will. And you're going to tell me? You're going to signpost me? Okay, yeah, there's a signpost down here. Lovely. I'm more excited for tomorrow. The reason why is because I'm going to go on a date for the first time in 5 years with your girlfriend. Dude, that's awesome. Where are you taking her? Or where's she taking you? I didn't mean to be presumptuous and sexist there. I just know in my relationship I'm the one that has to do the taking. I have to have all of the ideas organically despite the amount of feedback and criticism. Does that little fire thing mean he's fire resistant? Because if so, this is going to be a long and drawn out affair. Boom. I think I just leveled up again. Okay, that's everyone. Another chipped emerald, a leather doublet. I'm just grabbing stuff off the ground just to sell it to gather gold that I don't know if I need.
The horned woman, the beast, nothing could stop them. Not our steel, not our prayers.
But yeah, man, that's great on the date situation.
I must find Donan. Where is he?
Somewhere inside. Dead, like the rest, for all I know.
The midweek monster mash. It's a battle between me and another person, each controlling a team of 6 monsters. That's awesome. I want to watch that. You're taking her to a nice little restaurant down by me, and then probably next week she'll introduce me to... This is so adorable. What am I meant to be doing here, other than putting another skill point into... Should probably go Hydra. Yeah, I should go Hydra. No. Should I go Familiar? Maybe I should start pumping. I'm going to max out Hydra, and then I'm going to max out Meteor, and then I'm going to bump into Familiar. Enter the Altheim Ruin. Oh, there's a door here. Yeah, pay attention, Ollie. Well, is that like a specific set of rules that you use for the midweek Monster Mash, or is it just like, is it a homegrown thing? I want to know more. My desire to know more is intensifying. Ooh, a rough staff. Always wanted a rough staff. Apparently it gives me +5. +5 toughness, was that? Damage per second. Right, so my Hydras are maxed out, so they should be doing a lot of the heavy lifting now. What I've got to do, find a way to the Great Hall. I'm frozen. Okay, we definitely want that. Amulets are always worth a look. Yeah, there we go, 43 to all resistance. You're 22, by the way, and I'm literally nervous meeting her family. I don't know why. Do you know, here's the real reason why you're nervous meeting her family. And this happens when, inevitably, you're with a young woman or man that you care about. Is you're not nervous because you're worried about their opinions of you. You're worried because they respect, as in your partner, respects their opinion. So you're just worried about making a good impression and all the normal stuff that normal people would be worried about in that scenario. And the fact that you're worried is a good sign. I hope it goes really well, man. Sorry, there should have been like a joke answer there. I should have taken the piss a little bit or something, but... yeah. But no. I sense that warranted a real answer. What bloody hell happened to you? Did you get like exercised in front of me? I mean, these Hydras are clearing up, to be honest. Eat my spells. The craziness starts when the viewers get attached to one of our characters and start donating to keep them alive. Oh, it's 5e rules. My monster versus your monster, and then you roll for attacks. Okay, awesome, yeah, that sounds cool. That makes total sense being a D&D channel. I didn't even think that you would use D&D rules. What an idiot I am. You're a wheelchair basketball player. Dude, that's awesome. You said that like, I'm also a wheelchair basketball player, like that's something they might have issue with. Why would they? Am I just reading that wrong, or are you worried that they'll judge you for being in a wheelchair? Are you worried about that like unspoken judgment that you sometimes see? I am feared and trapped. Do you know what, if you're going to keep fearing me, I'm just going to put my Hydras down. There we go. Lovely. There's a pile of gold down here. Cool. Where is the Great Hall? Not in here, probably. Just a pile of bodies. Did I get your name right? I'm desperate to know. I just remembered Ethan. Was it Ethan? Oh, you're able-bodied. You're an able-bodied wheelchair basketball player. I mean, you know, there's probably going to be questions, but I'm sure they're questions you've heard before. Not in a wheelchair, but with scoliosis. Okay, I got you. Yeah, my wife's got that. Obviously not as pronounced as yours because she's never needed a wheelchair, but this isn't a great haul. This is like an okay haul. It's like a good haul. Is there anything worth stealing? Brandon. Where the fuck did I get Ethan from? I'm sorry. And now I can't remember what the question I was going to ask when I asked you to confirm your name. It'll come back to me at some point, I'm sure of it. Oh, I need to talk to you. There we go.
Bloody miracle you made it here in one piece.
Thank you.
Lilith and that beast tore right through us.
Your name's Connor, by the way. Nice to meet you, Connor. I'm Ollie. I think I've made that clear, but just in case I hadn't.
He wants me to watch her destroy.
Trying to think of the next video topic. Like, I've got a list, I'm sure you do as well. This isn't me showing off, but I've got a list of all the cool videos I want to make. But if I'm being really honest, oh yeah, this is the point I was going to make earlier when I got your name wrong.
She hasn't won yet.
I want to make some really cool terrain boards because I really enjoy making the physical prop terrain boards that can be used for either D&D or wargaming. I mean, obviously I'd make them for D&D. But your video has just put me off that because I do genuinely just need to make a Mapfolio case with a 32-inch TV in it. And that's every conceivable battle map I could possibly think about.
That's where Astaroth is. I didn't vanquish him like the stories say. I imprisoned him in a soul stone. It was a last resort. I built Eldheim over the stone to contain its evil. I've spent my life watching over it, keeping it a secret, so Astaroth would never hurt anyone again. Not even my son knows. I'm sorry for hiding this from you before, but I couldn't risk a stranger finding out the truth. We should get moving.
I should make a video of myself building one. No, that's your thing. I don't want to just iterate on your thing. You've already done a much better job than I could possibly do. The only thing I could do differently is just do a British version of it where I hit myself in the thumb with the hammer and accidentally staple my tie to it or something. I don't know. Just genuinely be quite crap at the process. But the end result would be the same, albeit mine would be worse.
We were discussing what happened to Erida.
Did I level up again? No, I didn't.
I ordered some guards to escort him out of Eldheim. I should have stayed with him. This night, he was with Yoren.
Anything in here? See, this annoys me. You've got, like, you look at the minimap, you've got this little room in here. There would at least be a chest in here if it was Diablo 2. Even if the chest had nothing in it, even if it rolled a nat 1 and it produced 0 loot, there'd still be a reason to explore. I'm not getting that vibe in Diablo 4. There's no reason to... do you know what I mean? There's no reason to actually explore beyond finding the actual location of the next objective. And if we're being really honest, finding the objective was never the objective in the game in the first place. If that makes sense. Yeah, look, it's fuck all. Nothing.
Protectors. The last of my son's guardians. Come quickly.
You totally should, even if what you're just saying is true, it would be a funny video and people would love it. Doesn't have to be instructional. I'll give it some serious thought.
Could she have taken him somewhere?
What possible reason would she have? He means nothing to her. We need to move. The way to Astaroth is through here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, mate.
Why is Lilith so eager to find Astaroth?
I've been asking myself that same question. But I'm as much in the dark about it as you are, I'm afraid. They share a connection, though. And a strong one at that. Astaroth is a guardian
Oh,
of
crikey.
Lilith's father, Mephisto. The Lord of Hatred.
Oh, do we get to fight Mephisto? I don't know if that red thing is one of Doran's spells or something I need to get out of the way of. I don't think I've seen a longsword in this game yet. What's a longsword look like? Crap. Oh. I'm going to stick with the orange one. Do you know what? I should probably look at more stats than the stats that I actually have, because... Yeah, I mean, I think that one's still better. And it's still unclear as to whether or not your main attack stat on your weapon actually influences your spell attack like it did in Diablo 3. I mean, generally speaking, this game doesn't do a great job at explaining these things for you. Am I just to take it that because it hasn't explained it, it's not a thing? I don't know. In fact, right, wait. So this does 9 damage and burning for 52 damage over 6 seconds, whereas if I add this staff, which is an extra 5 damage per second, okay, so it does 10 damage, yeah, so it does affect. But I've had to figure that out on my own, as opposed to, yeah, okay, so your main weapon stat does influence your damage. And nowhere did it tell me that. I've just had to figure that out. Go with Donnan to the tomb. I mean, imagine recreating some of these maps in 28mm scale on some MDF board with real physical props. Like, it would just be awesome.
The Soulstone Chamber. Lilith has what she wanted all this time.
You know, the first D&D campaign that I ever ran was
No sign of Yorin, though.
was very Diablo inspired.
We need to find him.
Like, I tried to get the atmosphere right and the feeling right. It wasn't a rip-off of the Diablo story, but the atmosphere and the theme and the grittiness of Diablo 2 was what I was going for. And I think a lot of people a lot of people did enjoy it because they ended up with characters that were like level 16, 17. And yeah, it was really, really fun. In fact, the campaign that I'm playing through now, which is Lost Mines of Phandelver, Lost Mine of Phandelver, it's the first time I've run a book module. Everything else has been homebrew.
What a pity.
Daughter of hatred.
I have an offer. You will grant me safe passage to a place I am no longer welcome. In exchange, I will give you freedom and more.
The scenery is a prime dark campaign setting. Yeah, Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's not Mines, is it? Lost Mine of Phandelver. It's fast becoming my favourite as well. And I know I've only run one book module, but I've played a few book modules. I don't think Yorin's getting out of it. Yeah.
Was it another vision? Did you see Yorin?
Yes, he. Lilith stabbed him with the Soul Stone.
My son?
Yeah, he's not had a good day.
I'm sorry, Donan.
This isn't over.
I know what
No! There's still time. You have to trust me. Meet me in the Great Hall.
Oh, please don't make me walk back to the Great Hall. Okay, good. Thank you. What do we do now?
As quickly as possible. I realize how hopeless this all seems, but I've spent half my life studying the Soul Stone. I know its nature. It will take time for Astaroth to overpower my boy. I taught him well.
So Connor, you're 22. You're just finishing university. You're in the middle of university. You're working at the moment. Just curious. Career.
All those innocents to burn will excite Astaroth, make him fight harder to take control.
Lilith has what she wanted from Astaroth. Why would she linger here?
I don't know.
Also, I don't know why this just popped into my head, but I want to just talk about the best Christmas present that my wife got me, which was my Steam Deck. I'm absolutely loving it. Shadow over Kerrigar. Let's go over to transport there. Yeah, I've been basically playing one mission in the GTA 5 campaign per night in bed. It's the closest thing to a Game Boy that a 34-year-old man can get at the moment. Like, not just in terms of the look and feel of portable gaming, but just the nostalgic feeling of when I had a Game Boy Color back in 1999 or whenever it was. Probably like 2001, actually, thinking about it. And yeah, that feeling's really good. Currently in college final year. Awesome. What was you studying? Okay, we got to go into this area.
You're in.
His son is going to be the boss battle, isn't it? That's the point we're at.
He has been waiting for you.
Where is he?
Business and IT, cool.
Come forth.
Yeah, I did very similar A-levels. Not to sound like a granddad or anything, but I don't know if A-levels are still the thing. They're T-levels now, aren't they? I don't know.
He called out for you. Wept until his tears became fire.
Do as you please, Astaroth. I have what I came for.
I know Astaroth is like a mythological term anyway, but that's also a 40k character, right? Isn't he one of the heralds of chaos, Astaroth? Maybe I'm seeing too many similarities to Sigmar and 40k here, but that also looks like a big blood letter. Okay. Pretty sure I just mowed down some civilians there. Yep. Well, that one attack was enough to trigger my bubble. And I'm dying. I want to keep the Hydras up as much as possible. Okay. Really good that we got the skill that does extra Hydra damage and stuff. I think so, I don't know, yeah. I'm probably a granddad now. And by granddad I mean like old as dick. Oh, of course he's going to move. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I need to move. Okay, he's gone to another area. I wonder if I had ice spells instead of fire spells, if I'd be able to put out those civilians. Oh, bugger. Get in the bubble. Oh, I'm having a bad time. Got my heal off just in time there. Hydras, hydras, hydras. There we go. Well, Ashtaroth's tenure was short-lived. Donan did next to nothing. I think he was there for moral support. Oh yeah, I forgot it was his son. That probably factored into it slightly.
I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry.
Very confused emotions going on here. I just murdered his kid.
Donan,
I just heard the unmistakable sound of loot
I
though.
will leave you in peace.
Cool. Right, what are these manuals that I keep learning? Affixes can be applied to weapons. Oh, it unlocks new recipes. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, let's wear that. This one just gives me an extra 3 to resistances, but I don't get all the other benefits, and it's got an empty socket. Yeah, I'm not going to wear that. Cool. I can't get on my horse here, which is a problem. What's this? The fleeting gift of the Mother's Blessing grants 35% boost to experience and a 50% boost to gold. Okay, cool. I don't know how we got that. Sounds useful.
Aye. A shame about Yoren. Was one of us, you know. We'll take care of him and his father.
Lilith and Astaroth had made a deal, and we were the ones who would pay the cost.
Well, Astaroth came off pretty bad in that deal.
Coincidence. Everything happened exactly as Lilith wanted.
He was free for about 10
Just
minutes.
danced to her music. Donan was shattered. His mind on grief, not her. Not answers. No one knew what Lilith was truly after, or exactly what Astaroth had promised her. But we needed to recover quickly, and we needed to stop chasing her phantoms.
Okay, we got another skill point, which is good, because that means we can pick the second of these Roaring Hydra. 100% of its base damage dealt over 6 seconds. Or the critical strike. Probably just the base damage is going to be better overall. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, anyways, where are we going now? All the way down to Kiovashad. Is there any waypoints up here that I need to grab nearby? Not really. So we could probably just go straight to Kiovashad. Reward unlock I just saw and I didn't see what it said. This is why it's good to watch your stream back on a second monitor. So I can see what I just missed because I didn't read it. Can you upgrade your mounts? I'm pretty sure you can upgrade your mounts, can't you? You can have different mounts and stuff. Okay, probably need to break down all my items. Yeah, I still didn't read what it said. Oh, another human player. E.
Hello.
Hello. He's level 21. I'm better than you. Right, anyways. Oh, these gauntlets are interesting. How are they minus 1.4% toughness when they're over 100 more armor, 2 life per second, per 5 seconds, 2 life on hit, 12.1% resource cost, 2.1% resource cost. Okay. The item system in this is more nuanced than I originally foresaw. What's that? So what does that do? That's awful. So if I do that, 9 damage, that one's 12 damage. Just curious what the wand does. 5 damage. Wand is dog shit. I just went back and looked and it said reward unlocked challenge, nothing else. Not sure if that helps. Okay. I think if you press R, yeah, R takes you to this. And there's like things that you can get, but I think it's all cosmetic, so I don't really care about it. You know, I'm trying to enjoy the game. But I've got 4 of these little tokens, right? So yeah, you spend them on things like that. Not entirely sure what it does. And then I go back. Or you can have a portal, a celestial town portal. Or a mount. Yeah, I'm guessing it's all cosmetic crap. Or you can get some platinum. Premium currency. Yeah, who cares? Do any of you listen to any music? If so, what music? Well, seeing as you're... I mean, I haven't streamed that much this year, but I'm not ashamed of this, but my listening history has been the subject of many streams because I have the music taste of, I quote, a 15-year-old girl that has just been dumped for the first time. So I need to do these purple quests, I think. Temper a piece of gear at the blacksmith. Okay. How does one tempering? Okay. So these are things that you can add things to. So if I take my armor, for example, I can make it utility. All right. Okay. I can give it thorns, lucky hit chance, barrier generation. I'm going to go for thorns. Making it untradeable. Yep, that's fine. You want me to run through some of the songs on my... You wasn't expecting that. Let me load up my my YouTube music homepage. Just going to put my phone up right here. So there's the Joe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the Joe Kerry guy from Stranger Things who played Steve Harrington. I'm listening to his stuff at the moment. So End of Beginning is at the top of there. You Don't Want Me. Oh, sorry, Don't You Want Me by the Human League. Where Is My Husband by Ray. Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo. These are all my top listens. The Giver by Chapel Roan. Opalite, Taylor Swift. I mean, Purple Rain by Prince as well because of Stranger Things. Yeah, dude, look, where's my recently listened to? Trending in shorts. No, I just want my... Yeah, Fate of Ophelia's on there. Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. That album's pretty dope. I mean, All of the Guts album by Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I mean, you get a taste there. Taste obviously being another great song by Sabrina Carpenter. Right, so I've done that. I've tempered a thing. Right, what do you want? Imprinting upgrades a rare or legendary item by adding or modifying a legendary powers based on the aspect. Okay. So what do I do? I put the item in, so like this Vigo's Protecting Amulet. Codex of Power. Salvage legendary items to complete by completing dungeons. Okay, so I don't actually have any aspects to imprint at the moment. Craft sigils. Okay, no. Cool, right, so that's that done. That's a couple of learning quests. I actually need to go over here now, and I'm going to grab the waypoints on the way, so I'll grab that one. And you guys can mock my music taste whilst I travel. Big on pop punk music, all-time low, Simple Plan. Yeah, dude, this is what I listen to when I'm not listening to basic white girl music, whilst I'm drinking my Mocha Choca Frappuccino and singing to myself in the car. But yeah, I would add on to that, you know, like Paramore's pretty good, Sum 41. Yeah, Blink's obviously, yeah, amazing. God, I haven't listened to State Champs in ages. More of a heavy metal kind of guy. Yeah, I went through a stage of just listening to exclusively Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know if that counts as heavy metal or if that's pop metal. I don't know if that's heavy enough to be heavy metal, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I think it's okay to be agnostic in your music taste and to just have, you know, different genres, different times where you're listening to different things. But yeah, on top of that, indie stuff, the pop punk stuff you mentioned, I'd add in a load of indie artists there, specifically British bands like, I mean, the Kooks, I don't like them like on a, I mean, I was going to say on a personal level, but I don't know them on a personal level. But like, you know, personality-wise, I think they're all a bit knobbish. But, you know, I guess you could be a bit knobbish when you're in an indie boy band. Kaiser Chiefs, the Fratellis. Yeah, there's some good stuff you can add in there. Jump then. There is an event up here that I'm not going to do unless it forces me to do it. Yeah, I'm going to bypass that. Avenged Sevenfold was my go-to as a kid. Reverend was one of my idols, got me into drumming. That's awesome, man. Oh, you got to see him before he passed. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not a big live music enjoyer just because... And that's not like a stain on people that do enjoy live music. It's not as binary as that. Like, you don't have to like the things that I like or enjoy the things that I enjoy the way that I enjoy them. But the few times that I've been to live music, I've just felt like I'm there listening to 4,000 or 5,000 people sing a song slightly differently than the way I would like to listen to it. And I like to listen to it the way that it was intended to sound on the radio, which you don't get at live music. So, yeah, not for me. Why am I not sprinting? Bonk. More sprint. Since Slipknot live in 2024 for the 25th anniversary of their first album this year, I'm seeing Motionless in White in February. I don't know who that is, but I'll add it to my listening list and see if I like it. You know, I have to say, Mr. More D&D, your online persona, dare I say it, it does not align with your music taste. And I understand that that's fine and you're allowed to like different things and have different personalities, but I would never have guessed. I could have had my mortgage staked on it and a million tries and I wouldn't have got that right.
Well,
good pony.
Still breathing. He is lucky to be.
Motionless in White is fucking awesome.
That old man there. He claims to be Horadrim, but he drinks like an ox.
He probably is then.
He came to town days ago, looking for a servant of the demon Lilith. A pale man. It seems he didn't like what he found.
I see. I will take it from here.
Who are you?
He and I met in the Fractured Peaks. I saw his pale man in a vision. You couldn't believe it.
Enough. He's yours. Just keep away from the bottle, both of you.
Well, I don't drink, so that's not going to be difficult for me. The only reason I know is because I play it when I'm making it on stream, making battle maps, but I listen to literally everything. Cool. Yeah. As you should do. Everybody should experience everything as much as they can. But you know, when I tell people that my most streamed artist last year was Taylor Swift, they assume I'm some sort of hardcore mental Swiftie. No, I just think her songs are cool. Like, it doesn't have to be that deep. I'm not like following her on Instagram and commenting on her engagement posts.
I was attacked, obviously, by vast quantities of alcohol. Wielded
Although I will say,
treacherous hand.
her latest album has had to take a long time to grow on me.
Been a brawl with a goat over this patch of mud.
I think Opalite is my favourite song from the album so far, but that might change.
Is the pale man.
But you know, it's just weird, like, that Taylor Swift thing is a good analogy for just how tribal we have become as a species. Like, if I say I like Taylor Swift, all of a sudden I have to fit inside this little system that agrees with everybody else.
He was my apprentice. He was
It's like, no, mate, I think her songs are just a bit of a bop, and that's as deep as it is.
It's possible that I did not take the news very well.
What must we do then?
Find him. Figure out what he's done. And then kill him.
We're going to kill Elias.
Listen, there's a woman here someplace. She has some messages we'll need. And I'm of no use to anyone right now. Could you find her? Enough time has been wasted. Check around the inn. Ask if she's heard from the Ollie Monastery.
Probably going to get another level up before I finish the stream today, looking at my experience bar. Maybe 2. How does one get in the inn? How does I... Here we go. Wardrobe. Now we're doing. Is this my current thing? Oh, this is like... what's it called? Cosplay. What's it called? There was a bloody word for it. I can't remember what it is. Transmog. There you go. I've got to ask around in the inn. Speak with Traken? Oh, here we go.
No word from Orbe.
Trekrin.
Same as yesterday and the day before.
I fucking nailed that reading, didn't I?
I have something else. Rumor has it.
When's the next stream? Do you know what? We should come up with like a thing. What's it called?
Dressed in black.
A schedule.
After Laura's
We should come up with that.
last night,
And by we, I mean us, collectively. We should do it. Do you not stream, Connor? I didn't listen to any of the story notes that person just gave me there because I was too busy talking to you guys. But I hope you're taking in the story notes and enjoying it.
Strange. I wrote to the Ollie Monastery the day I arrived. The abbot should have replied by now.
Tekrin spoke of a rumor. A pale man seen near the canyons.
The canyons? Why didn't you say so? We go at once. But we can't leave Ollie unchecked.
You don't stream, okay.
Solid.
What would you stream if you did stream?
Meet me there, or go to the monastery. You seem reliable. That's fine. Do not prove me wrong.
Okay, right. So I'm just fucking everyone's fucking busybody at the moment. Meet Lorath there, or travel to the monastery and talk to the abbot. This sounds more interesting. I'm going to travel to the monastery. Oh, and obviously I say obviously, it's not obvious at all, but I didn't mention that since being married, my wife is a massive musicals fan, so a lot of my YouTube top listening history is musical stuff. I know now, back to front, the entire soundtrack of Wicked, both the movie versions and the West End stage play, which I've been forced to consume, and pretty much any musical. I do like a couple of the songs from Hamilton, but just as a musical, I don't think it's as strong or as good, but the songs are pretty cool.
This place has been taken.
Wonder if they're all right with the fact that I just run around and break all their stuff. Message from the abbot. Okay, it's not an actual. Why is it not giving me the sound? Shouldn't it be playing a sound? Anyways, Skyrim, NBA 2K, UFC, oh, and Skate 3. I'd love to play the spiritual successor to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Anyone here?
Such a loot goblin. I've got to go back for the loot. What do you spend? What does one spend their gold on in this game?
Lock the door!
What about the others? The elbow?
Do as I say!
Okay. Here we go. A Crusade Skull. Oh, dude, I've got a thing on my back. Oh, I can't actually model it. Hang on. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Skate 3 is a chilled game. Yeah, I get that vibe. Mechanically sealed door. Gonna have to unmechanically seal them then, aren't I? Ooh, step band. So that it's a 37 all-res ring. So yeah, it should replace a 28. Okay, we're all good. Oh, here we go. Oh, I understand now.
I was so excited when I walked into the sacristy. Finally, my turn to enter the archive and explore the branch of darkness.
That's my level up.
Give anything to forbid.
Probably go there. Come on, do the things. Get out of the way. There we go. Okay, enemies are definitely getting a bit more challenging, which means I need to massively focus on my damage output when I'm doing my skills. Goodbye. I'm guessing it's just going to be a case of go deeper into the dungeon. Maybe stream on the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday. I'm playing Airsoft on Sunday, which is a thing that I've not publicly admitted yet. But a friend of mine, and a very old friend of mine actually, I've known this guy like 15 years. In fact, longer than that, because I've known him since I was 15. He told me that he'd been playing Airsoft for a few years, and I played it on my stag do, my bachelor party, if you're American, which was 8 years ago now, something like that. And I thought it was cool at the time, but I didn't really, do it again. But yeah, turns out running around in the woods pretending to be a soldier is a great way to stay fit and active. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My dad's into it now. He's 62. So now I feel obligated to make sure he gets his exercise like the Labrador that he is. So Sunday's out of the question is what I'm telling you. Saturday, I take my son swimming. But after that, sure, the day's my own. We should do like a long stream Saturday. Oh wow, an alive human. Yeah.
The abbot. Open the door.
But yeah, I'd love to get some structure in streaming. I really would.
It's all right. I've cleared the way out.
And it's something that I have been meaning to put some time to.
Way out? What knowledge remains must never leave. Unto evening I shall keep it safe, and into the night hereafter. We must protect the archive.
You should be down to watch. Thanks, man. Hang on, how did he die? I thought I was just about to escort him out. Ben. Okay, search for the abbot in the monastery. I really do appreciate you saying you'd be down to watch it. I don't do this whole YouTube thing or the streaming thing with any sort of plan or consistency, as you've probably noticed. So when people turn up and say that they enjoy chatting and they'd be down to watch, that really does make my day. Thank you very much. I should get the other side of this. Now I've just got Taylor Swift songs stuck in my head. Tell me it's alright. We were dancing through the lightning strike. Also, my wife says and my niece and a few other people that have gotten me drunk and seen me sing, say that I do a very good King George III from Hamilton. Which I'm not going to do for you now, you just have to imagine what that's like. Baby, it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strike. Also, not to sound like an absolute cliche, but just the psychological effect of music on making you happier is incredibly understated. I don't think you really appreciate it until you're a little bit older. God, you see that rubber banding there? Favor token earned. That's what's coming up every time. Right, what am I doing here? You gotta go get ready for tomorrow as it's your day off from college plus your date with your girlfriend. Dude, have a fantastic date. I genuinely mean that. I hope you have a great time. I hope they love you. They being the parents. And yeah, I hope you have a good time, man. Appreciate you dropping by. I really do. Recite the litany. I didn't read the litany, I just clicked the buttons. Is that going to be a problem?
From morning,
No.
my eyes were opened, and I saw the coming darkness. Through the day, I have prepared.
See, other people are wishing you good luck as well.
Knowledge. Unto evening, I shall keep it safe, and into the night.
You can tell me how it goes Saturday, worst case scenario. Being worst case scenario being that might be the next stream. Hello, Abbott.
No, I deserve to burn with the rest of it.
Where is Elias?
Gone. He said the ruin of Sanctuary was imminent and only I could help. He is going to summon a lesser evil.
Which one?
He took all he needed. And then my scholars. He murdered them.
Yeah, he'll do that. He's a bad guy. See how I just knew something was going down? One thing I'm not super keen on is the fact that all of the boss fights feel very similar. It's dodge mechanics, get them down to their 3rd level. You know, it would have been nice if they made it a little bit more interesting. Didn't even need to use a potion there.
Human knowledge shall be shared among the children of Lilith, and no secret shall be kept from them. And the liars and learned thieves of the world shall perish in their regret.
Okay, I think we can max out Meteor now. We've got the 2 skills in that one. Yeah, you can only have 2. There we go. We're probably going to get another skill. Are we good? How does one... Where do we got to go now? We've got to go there. Where do we are now? Oh, we're here. Yeah, okay, well there's no point running back through, is there? Maybe it's alright. I was dancing through the lightning strikes. See? Taylor Swift stuck in my head. Right, I can probably break down the items that I've got. What do you do? Ah, this is the... Hang on, wait. Can I salvage stuff here? No, I can't. What do you... Oh, you're a healer. That's probably useful. That's my stash. Nothing worth keeping in my stash. Another stash slot costs 100,000. I'm sure I'll worry about that at some point. Oh, wait, hang on. Here's a stable master. This is probably where I upgrade my mount, right? Do you want to have the conversation with the stable master? Do the thing! There we go. Right, so I've got the old Nell steed. How does one unlock other steeds? Earned as an in-game reward. Earned as an in-game reward. Oh, no, found in the shop. Found in the Season of Divine Intervention Reliquary. Ah, right, okay, so I can have a Vermilion-Eyed Pale. So I've got 2 mounts available at the moment, which is that. Lord of Hatred, pre-order. Oh, any of these just... Oh yeah, in-game reward, in-game reward, in-game reward. So there are like available... Geez, that is horrific. There are some that are available as just in-game rewards, and that's fine. I mean, just look like a good boy, girl. Hang on, wait, let me have a look underneath. It's difficult to tell, because if you were a realistic boy horse, it wouldn't be that small. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the black one. That's more my speed. The sigils and the runes on it and stuff. Scales of the Dead Sea. The only armor I've got, I think. Not that it makes a difference. I realise this is all cosmetic. Should we have the statue head? Brackish fetch. I think that's good. Cool. Anyways, that's my mount now. Thank you, Stable Master. You've been a great help. Look at all those dead people. Look at all those chickens. That wasn't appropriate. Get off the horse then. There we go.
What did he take?
Scrolls from the Forbidden Archive. He has the means to summon a lesser evil.
He what? Which bloody one? Oh, of course we don't know. The lesser evils are second in power only to the primes. If Elias can summon one to his control, he could drown us all in blood.
Okay, well that doesn't sound like a good thing. Lorath is now following you. Bear with me just a second. Just moving some stuff off my desk. Okay. Lorath, if I mount up, are you going to mount up? Yeah, cool. That does save us time if you're mounted. Sprint through here. Lovely.
A stone carver lives in that house. A man called Genbar. It's hidden, isolated. Perfect for working in solitude.
Reminds me of your house.
Boom.
The Hell Rift. I will close it. Put them down.
Okie dokie, I'll do my best. Get the hydras out. Lovely. Let me guess, this is going to end in a boss fight as well.
Far too easy. These demons were vermin. I'd expect more from a mage of Elias's ability. Let's search the house.
Okie dokie, sounds good. Ready, just gold. All good. Okay, they've got it.
Tread carefully. Elias could still be close. See what you can find.
There's an incantation scroll here. There's a chest here. Just robbing the guy. Expertly carved statue of Lilith covered in blood. Iron staff. I shall take that. Gives me an extra 1 damage. Is there something I've missed? Probably. Yeah, I did that. Oh, is it just not?
Today, Master Elias called at my door. I had trouble with my words, so I showed him my carvings. He said he could see my pain in them. The pain of a lonely man who had learned to hate the world.
Sounds like me.
Our mother, Lilith, found me beautiful. He said there are others like me as well. And together, we will build the new world.
Okay, is that enough? Is that what I found? Oh no, he's moving to a different room. Let's follow him.
What a damn mess.
Yep.
Burning hells! We're too late. Elias is long gone. This Genbar is our summoner.
How can you be certain?
Isn't it obvious? Elias finds Genbar alone, friendless, full of anger. So he plays him like a fiddle, offers him Lilith's love and a part in his grand delusion. Then he gives him tools to express his anger.
Summoning scrolls.
Very perceptive. Who knows how long Genbar is stewed in this madness. Let's hope he can still be questioned.
Okie dokie, yeah, let's do this. What's this? A lethal shrine.
Your hatred fills my heart. I cannot stop my hands from working.
Yeah, the lethal shrine seems to be working out pretty well.
Poor fool.
I have reached my destination.
Sending Master Elias to show me the way.
Jeez, he's been busy cutting some stone, hasn't he?
When we stand by your side and set the cleansing fire.
I need to think about what one of these I want. Well, the first one's going to be Enchanted Meteor.
Visitors? Did Master Elias send you?
Master Elias? Well, yes, in fact, he did. Ours is a very important mission. We have something for the Master, but we had heard he was with you. Do you know where he is?
Liar! Dirty pig's born liar! The Master has all he needs!
I'm not entirely sure that's true.
Rise now, my wretches, to me!
Yeah, this guy's pretty easy to kill. Look at that. Half health gone already.
Master Elias, hear me! Your enemies are here!
What's the gift?
That is a proper demon. What's your ass?
Wow, it's like actual Diablo. He went down pretty easy. As did Genbar. Crikey. I might be a bit strong. Anyways, there's another manual here. Should learn.
Bad news first. Genbar was expecting someone. It seems Elias has turned others to his madness. Taught them to summon too, I'd wager. You heard Genbar. The Master has all he needs. They're about to do something drastic.
And the good news?
Elias gave us a gift, remember? This demon he sent to kill us. It is unique. It requires constant feeding. Human sacrifices, in fact. If I cut open its belly, someone inside might hold a clue. Tell us where it came from. I must have it brought to Kadbardu for examination.
Okay, cool. Boom, I leveled up again. So we get to get the first enhanced meteor skill. I pressed P, which is for the shop, not M for map. Yeah, and do you know what? Rather than walk there, I'll just teleport there. I don't think I've actually died in this game yet. Should probably get rid of all of my gear whilst I'm here. Just want to make sure that nothing is usable. No, we're all good. Lovely. We're all good. Thank you.
Make the devils pay.
At last, Elias's pet demon is inside, ready for the knife.
Could Elias know we survived his attack?
Oh, he knows. And that means we are running out of time. Come, let's see if his demon ate something useful.
Let's begin.
It was protecting that fool. Genbar.
This is Elias's work. But where is he? The answer lies in the stomach. delicate. A soft noble's hand. Elias would have to feed this thing with more than fancy boots.
That's someone's son.
Or daughter.
We should burn demons.
This is wrong.
This medallion bears the crest of the ruler of the royal house of Gulran.
Former ruler.
Obviously.
That's enough, old man. The dead deserve respect.
The dead deserve nothing when the living are in danger. Now Gulran has a new ruler, and we have Elias to thank for it.
The dead may be worthless to you, but that medallion could bring peace to those two mourning.
Fine. If we are to find Elias, then we must also travel to Gulran. Meet me there, and be swift about it.
That does sound like it's far away. Gulran. Oh, it's not far away at all.
Oh, and avoid the city gates. Too many cannibals. Go to the cliffs. We'll find help there.
Lovely. Okay, well, look, that's where I'm going to leave it for today's stream. Thank you all again very, very much from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with me, catching up, doing all of that crazy stuff, talking to me about music, ridiculing me for being a Swiftie. And yeah, it's been really fun. I will catch you all soon. I'd love to say when. I don't genuinely know. I just went through my own town portal there just by sheer muscle memory. I don't know when I'll be back on, but it will be soon, and we'll come up with a schedule. And okay, great. Now I've just accidentally landed in a place where I've got to kill a load of enemies. There we go. Right, let's do that. But yeah, great stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, I'm going to go and eat dinner with my family and hang out with my wife and watch TV. So I hope whatever you guys are doing this evening / morning / day, wherever you are, is just as fun. If you're watching this back as a VOD, as a video live stream, then definitely like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.